Your restaurant's review responses are not just replies, they are public proof of how your business handles feedback. And whether the review is 5 stars or 1 star, the way you respond shapes how future customers see your brand. A strong response builds trust. A weak response creates doubt. Welcome back to Table Talk with CafeFuel. I'm your host, Brian Devine, and today we're breaking down how restaurants can respond to Google reviews the right way with calm professionalism, consistent messaging, and a system that protects your reputation long term. Let's start with something many restaurant owners overlook. Google reviews are not just about the reviewer. Most of the people reading your reviews are not the people who wrote them. They are future customers. They are deciding whether to visit, whether to order, whether to trust your brand, and your response is often the difference between someone thinking that this restaurant seems professional or this place looks chaotic. That's why responding matters. Not emotionally, not aggressively, not defensively, but consistently. Here's the truth. Ignoring reviews does not make them disappear. It just makes it look like you don't care. And responding poorly can be even worse than not responding at all. A defensive response can turn one unhappy customer into a reputation problem that lasts for months. So the goal is not to respond perfectly every time. The goal is to respond professionally every time. So what does a strong review response actually look like? There are a few core rules. First, speed matters, but tone matters more. You do not need to respond in 10 minutes, but you should respond consistently within a reasonable time frame. Second, always acknowledge. Even if the review is unfair, the response should show professionalism and attention. Third, stay neutral and calm. No sarcasm, no blaming the customer, no public arguments. Fourth, take the conversation offline when needed. If the situation requires details, resolution, or investigation, provide a contact method. And finally, protect your brand voice. Your restaurant should sound like the same business every time, regardless of who is replying. Consistency builds trust. Now let's break down how to respond to different types of reviews. First, 5-star reviews. These are the easiest, but many restaurants waste them. A good 5-star response should do 3 things. Thank the customer, mention something personal if possible, and invite them back. A simple reply like thanks is better than nothing, but it misses an opportunity. A stronger response reinforces the brand and encourages repeat visits. Now let's talk about 3-star reviews. These are often the most valuable reviews because they contain useful feedback. A 3-star review response should show appreciation, curiosity, and commitment to improvement. You want the customer to feel heard, not dismissed. This is where you can turn a neutral customer into a loyal customer. Now the tough one, 1-star reviews. A 1-star review can feel personal, especially when you know your team worked hard, but your response is not for your ego. It is for the next customer reading. A good 1-star response should include a calm acknowledgement, a professional apology when appropriate, a simple statement that you take feedback seriously, and an invitation to contact you directly. Avoid arguing. Even if the customer is wrong, a public argument never looks good. Professionalism always wins. Now let's address suspicious or unclear reviews. Sometimes reviews are vague. Sometimes they don't match any real customer experience. Sometimes they appear unusual. In these cases, the response should stay neutral. Do not accuse the reviewer publicly. Do not mention fraud or fake reviews in the response. Instead, respond with something like, "We take feedback seriously, but we are unable to locate a visit matching this experience. Please contact us directly so we can better understand and assist." That keeps your brand calm and credible. Now let's talk about the real key. The best restaurants do not respond to reviews based on mood. They respond with a system. A review response workflow should include clear ownership, who responds, a simple approval process, when does management step in, templates that keep tone consistent, not copy-paste robotic responses, but structured replies that stay professional, and escalation rules. Some reviews require deeper attention. For example, threats, harassment, legal accusations, repeated suspicious patterns, or anything involving staff safety. These should be documented and escalated properly. This is also where AI can help. AI does not replace hospitality. It supports consistency. AI tools can help draft professional responses that match your brand tone. They can help your team respond faster without sounding emotional. They can help standardize language across multiple locations, and they can even help identify review patterns that may need escalation. But AI only works well when your system is clear. Tools support the process. They do not replace it. Now let's cover common mistakes restaurants should avoid. Number 1, arguing publicly. Even if you are right, you lose. Number 2, copying and pasting the same reply to every review. Customers can tell and it feels careless. Number 3, over-apologizing in a way that admits fault unnecessarily. Professional does not mean admitting guilt. Number 4, responding too late. A response months later makes the restaurant look disorganized. Number 5, making promises your team cannot keep. If you say you will fix something, make sure it is real. And number 6, inconsistent tone across locations. A multi-location restaurant must sound like one brand. Let's bring this home. Your review responses are public brand messaging. They are a form of marketing. They are a form of trust building. A calm, consistent response strategy protects your reputation far more than emotional reactions ever will. Here are your 3 action steps. Step 1, review your last 10 Google review responses and ask yourself if they reflect your brand voice. Step 2, create a simple response template system for 5-star reviews, neutral reviews, and negative reviews. Step 3, download CafeFuel's free restaurant social media AI starter kit at https://cafefuel.rocks/social kit to access tools and templates that help you build a consistent review response system. Your responses do not just speak to the reviewer, they speak to every future customer reading your reviews. Thanks for tuning in to Table Talk with CafeFuel. I'm Brian Devine, and until next time, stay professional, stay consistent, and respond with confidence.